this month. Finally.
Yep. Meanwhile, fans trying to think of something to chant. Getting a nice cheer from a former Knick, Raymond Felton. Raymond Felton, that's what the crowd chanting. Paul George joining in
this morning, and didn't quite have the mentality that, hey, look, we're going to play an NBA game here, but fact of the matter,
expecting breakfast.
Right? Your team coming off of that win against Philly.
Well, it's going to be. I like that as well. And that's going to be a long.
Early start time as Westbrook again throws it away.
Most consistent player. Just talking, to a lot of the New Yorkers around here, they really.
What is now January 20th? And obviously, Paul George had that big performance with the bright lights against. When you get your days mixed up on the road, it's 21st, the last possible day to vote, and it's double voting day. As Ferguson tees up the
and a lot of trust. Look, just get open. I'll get you the ball.
George.
You feel like it's the show. There's always a show atmosphere when you walk into this building or anywhere around this building. Rudy shoots a deep three.
The three candidates on this Thunder team to be an all-star, Westbrook and Steven Adams. As Dennis Schroeder, Hardaway Jr. open, no good. Nice rebound by Jeremy Grant. The Knicks are struggling from the floor. 4 out of their last 15. Nice pass. Westbrook found the draft.
The draft.
100% televised the draft.
Like they do the real draft. Yes. Okay. Well, Schroeder's wide open again, man.
Oh, and he got the shooters.
That much time, I might be 1 for 24.
If there was one thing you could change about the, 1 for 25 instead. Oh, but the follow right there for the season. Now Grant in the post. Dribbles, went right into Robinson, takes the contact. Under 3 minutes to go. And Hezonja cutting down the lane, missed 2. And finally Jeremy goes down the rebound. George steps back and drains the three.
Playing, like a government bond with a whole lot of security. And that's a problem. It's becoming a major problem. Boy, he's got another good look here.
Well, he passed up the 3 instead. How about that? Ntilikina. Oh, he got rejected by Jeremy. Interesting there is it's Schroeder coming up to set the screen. Now Ntilikina trying to defend Paul George. Timer is under 5. George down to the corner. Tough step back shot. There's an open 3.
He's one of those guys who's got so much upside.
Nader, nice smooth drive, missed the initial shot. Players, even though there was the shot fake, that is just totally.
Because while you were talking, Patrick Patterson was part in the Red Sea. He comes up with another steal here. Now, how about this again out in the open court?
But then Schroeder
on defense.
I think that's a good way to describe it. Professional scorers who have all the tricks of the trade. That is
defensive skills, noted for his defense. As again,
a whole lot of resistance on this end of the floor, getting a lot of what it wants. And there's another play.
See those numbers right there? My goodness, Steven Adams. He is just, he's just the same. You get the same thing from him, and it's hard touches a game in the paint, and that's going to hurt you eventually. Just drive to the bucket as you see 2 old school kids here. Steven Adams and his Canner. Canner says, "Look, man, I've practiced with you a lot. I know what you're going to do." He shoots us an amazing percentage in that painted area. We just
see what Adams does here. In guarded by Vonleh. This time on the left block. Cutting across the lane, and he got the top.
I'll probably say that looked like a walk to me, Mr. K. Paul George, another steal.
Oh, and then Terrence Ferguson thought. Now Westbrook, off-balance shot fading away. Some life on the offensive end. Pull-up 3.
Just attacking that loose change on the floor.
Wait, Westbrook just... All right, thanks, Leslie. And Westbrook, talk about points in the paint. He's successful. It got denied by the rim. Canner shows off his. George fires it over to an open man. It's Schroeder who splashes. All 9 points, 3-point land. This time PG, catch fire 3. That is good. The Billy Donovan singled out coming into this game as being the guy who they wanted to slow down, make sure it didn't get going from the 3-point line. But talking about George again, and inside, the drive and the finish. Here is Eneskanter, hook shot coming across the
Not
line.
allowing him to get to that sweet spot in the front of that rim. Made that sweeping hook shot a little bit harder.
A couple of papers. George, boy, he had the shot. Now Ferguson, the trailing three. That's good. Into it. Now Westbrook lobs it. Nice play. With the team to take on Orlando.
Because of some issues with his home country, I
In
believe.
a wild story is George. Not only in the All-Star game, but in that starting five. His season has been as good as anybody so far here in the NBA. As here is another below the rim. Westbrook into the mid-range. Westbrook breaks down the defense. Schroeder was feeling it in the first half. And the offensive rebound. There's George. Catches, launches. Another offensive rebound. Westbrook got to the back, and finally the foul comes. And as Westbrook, he was able to shed really Keena, and somehow the
Sometimes you think about that when you think about guys like Russell Westbrook and how he plays. Some shots.
Another double-digit performance for Jeremy Grant, but the pass had to be on.
And you've been able to get to the line and be very efficient there and attacking that.
Very crafty move by Nader as we get a foul. Trier went up, went with two hands. Elbow comes down. Ooh.
Yeah, and that's just... As Patterson is still shaking up, looks like he'll go.
As Schroeder got the flyby. Gave it up. Open man. Nader. And minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And if you can maintain that lead, maybe get some guys in the game.
Could be, you know, keeping them off the free throw line. It's a nice drive here by Grant. Well, that's a beautiful play and a beautiful...
Going to try to wrap this one up. Paul George, Russell Westbrook. Maybe today's work already in the books as Jeremy Grant winning. Makes you appreciate winning basketball a little bit more because it is dire times as double team finds the open man. Nader.
Yeah, I mentioned that's a big Western Conference powerhouse. Tough to win there for anybody. I'll tell you, the kid stopped his...
Abdul Nader now with 16 points in the game. Up and down the floor we go. Nader passed up the three, gave it up.